Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading. Libra, we're going to see what messages are here for you. As usual, I always want to remind you that these readings are generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. Also, I have another channel, which is my new channel to do with love, relationships, and all that good stuff. So if you'd like to see more of my work, I'm going to link that channel in the description box below. Libra, remember to have a look at your sun sign, moon sign, and your ascendant sign also. When you do that, you get a much fuller picture of what is currently going on. You have some interesting energies that are here because you have two major arcana cards. All right, and these two major arcana cards are quite powerful. So let's talk about what is going on. The first major arcana card that came up for you is the Death and Rebirth card. I said that you are currently going through some situations. Some of you are going through transitions, right? And these transitions could just be proving to be quite, tricky, interesting, stressful, because we all know that transitions can just trigger us to feel really stressed out about what is happening tomorrow. Because there could just be a feeling where you feel that there is just so much instability that is here. But the Death and Rebirth card is the card that really encourages you to embrace this transition that you're going through. Because by embracing this transition, it just makes things a lot easier to happen. Because when you look at the Death and Rebirth card, the best way I always look at this card is like you're almost like at that caterpillar stage and you go into a cocoon. There's a moment in time or a phase that feels like limbo. Nothing is happening except stress. Nothing really seems to be changing, and it is a lot of pressure. But then that phase ends, and then you merge out of the other side like a butterfly. So there is a situation right now where this situation is unavoidable to transition, to grow, and to change. And for you, it's that feeling where you're being encouraged to find ways of dealing with the stress, to bring peace around this transition. Because when you do that, it is just a lot easier of a transition. Some of you, this Death and Rebirth card is all to do with maybe you're going through a divorce, a breakup. Maybe you're just going through something that is making you feel like our Justice card. So there could just be something that is transpiring and you want justice to be done. You are really wanting to have this situation dealt with in a quick, fast way. The Justice card always reminds you to be in that energy where you are allowing divine timing to do what it needs to do. You are allowing the justice system the time that it needs to resolve the situation. And for you, the divine is really encouraging you to be in that energy of embracing whatever is going on instead of letting whatever is going on eat you up, stress you out so much that you can focus, you can concentrate on anything other than what is going on. This is the only thing you can think about, you can talk about, and the divine is like, look, allow divine timing to deal with this situation. For you, your challenge is to bring balance into yourself. How can you bring peace into yourself around this situation? Because this situation has to happen anyway. And for you, it is all about bringing joy, bringing peace, remaining balanced, allowing this situation the time it needs. So we are seeing you here really changing that energy. Instead of focusing on this situation and feeling disempowered, you are allowing divine timing the time it needs, and you are feeling really good because you're understanding that whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen. And the more you look at it, the more you stress on it, the more you're just going to feel more angry. The divine is really wanting to emphasize that message about you looking at the situation and allowing it to be what it needs to be. And for you to focus on yourself, your future, and where you are going. And then you're going to see that when you shift the focus onto yourself, bringing joy, maybe you're starting to do yoga, meditation, maybe you're starting to do things that you used to love back in the day, to bring that energy where the vibration is changing, where you can bring peace, happiness around yourself. And you're saying, I can't do anything about this. but instead, all I can do is to change my focus, and you're changing your focus. And we're seeing you changing your focus because you have the Knight of Wands. Look at the joy that you have, because now the Knight, you are bravely looking at your future, looking what makes you happy, looking at your joy, and that is infusing that peace, that joy, that spark back into your life. So you're really being encouraged to embody this energy of the Knight of Wands, letting peace, letting joy, letting spark. What is your reason for having that joy in your life? What makes you feel joyous? Some of you are taking music lessons online. Some of you are just doing something that really makes you happy. And the Divine is saying by doing that, this is when you're going to see that the energy is starting to shift, because you need to understand that the end of this tough cycle is approaching, and this feeling of celebration is going to be coming soon. And it makes this feeling of celebration come a lot sooner if you are focusing on the things that bring you joy instead of focusing on the thing that has hurt you. So the Divine is really wanting you to get inspired, looking and understanding that the end of this tough cycle is on the cards for you. And so a new chapter is going to begin, and it's going to make you feel joyous, like celebrating victory is finally yours. So whatever is happening, you are understanding that this is not going to last forever. It is just a moment in time, and don't worry about what is happening. So the Divine is saying, remember we spoke about focusing on what makes you happy. So this card is coming in, encouraging you to focus on one thing. Again, if you're focusing on the justice that you want, you can't focus on what makes you happy at the same time. So this card is saying focus on one thing. If you chase two rabbits, you get none. So you're choosing which one is the most important to you. And you're taking a leap of faith as that new beginning is starting. There's a leap of faith that is here, because now as you have transformed into that butterfly, right? Now is the time to fly, because it is a new chapter that is here. And you're getting excited about the new chapter that is here, because this is a new you. This is a new phase of your life that makes you feel happy, that is landing you on your feet. So some of you who are going through that justice system, you could be landing on your money, you could be getting compensated about whatever is happening. For some of you who are going through that divorce case, you could be getting money coming in, that alimony, whatever you want to see this energy, but there could just be some money that is involved in closing this tough cycle that you have been going through. So the Divine is really wanting you to understand that you are protected. All right. So don't worry, you are protected and you are loved. And for you, you are focusing on where you are going. You're not worrying about people coming and stabbing you in the back, because the Divine has your back. And as we are looking at the next card, again, we already spoke about this energy where you were encouraged to shake up that vibration. And now we have our Oracle card coming in with the same message. And now we are seeing you shifting from this energy where you're feeling really angry and disempowered. And as you're shifting in that energy, you start to get better. You just start to feel better. And then you shift into an energy where you're starting to have joy and peacefulness around whatever is going on right now. So the Divine is just saying, raise your energy up. Our last card is coming in to say to you, beware of the company you keep. All right, what does that mean? So we spoke about you allowing karma, divine timing that it needs, you allowing this situation the time that it needs. So you could be with people who are egging you on to be angry, to be in this lower vibrational type of feeling. And really, this is stealing your peace. So the Divine is saying, if there are people who are always, this, that, and that, you should demand this, and it's making you feel more and more angry. It's making you feel more and more of a victim. Then it is time to find new company that makes you understand that this situation is going to get resolved. And for you, be happy, be full of joy. At least this chapter is going to be closing soon, and at least you get to start a new chapter, new joy, new you. So find those people who can fill your cup up with joy instead of filling your cup up with poison. So you get to choose, of course. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna see you soon. It's a goodbye from me.